Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our MC for tonight's ceremony, Mr. Dick Bramer.
Thank you. For 20 years, the Minnesota Twins have recognized the greatest players, coaches, and front office staff this organization has ever had. This weekend, we're honored to welcome 2 more members into this unique group, 31 inductees in these 20 years, and we're honored tonight to have the most Twins Hall of Famers ever assembled, with 16 inductees here today. Before we meet them, please welcome Mr. Jerry Bell, longtime executive of the Minnesota Twins, who is chiefly responsible for us being here at Target Field. Jerry will be inducted before tomorrow's game, and we welcome you, Jerry. And now let's say hello to all these Twins legends. A 2-time Cy Young Award winner who was inducted into the Twins Hall of Fame last year. He ranks 4th in Twins history with over 1,300 strikeouts, including a memorable 17-strikeout game, Johan Santana. This former first-round draft pick was part of 6 American League Central Division titles. He played in over 1,000 games for the Twins, collected over 1,000 hits. Michael Cuddyer. Our next Hall of Famer called Twins baseball on the radio for 25 years. His touch-em-all call still resonates today. John Gordon. This man patrolled the outfield for many years at the Metrodome before joining us here at Target Field his final season. A world-class smile, a world-class person, number 48, Torrey Hunter. When you heard AC/DC's Thunderstruck, you knew what was coming next. He holds the Twins record with 648 games pitched, 116 saves, ranks 4th all-time for the Twins. Everyday Eddie Guardado. In 1970, he won the first American League Cy Young Award in Twins history. He had 3 consecutive 17-plus win seasons, over 1,000 strikeouts. Pitcher Jim Perry. He was the opening day starter 9 times in his 12-year career with the Twins. He started 377 games in his Twins career, second most in Twins history. Pitcher Brad Radke. This 3-time All-Star recorded 254 saves in his 11 seasons in Minnesota. In 5 of those seasons, he recorded 30 or more saves. Aggie Rick Aguilera. A name synonymous with Twins baseball for over 50 years. He ran the minor league system from 1986 to 2012 and was at the helm when many of these Hall of Famers rose to the majors. Please welcome Mr. Jim Rantz. This next Hall of Famer was great on both sides of the field. A 4-time Gold Glove winner at third base, ranks in the top 10 in a lot of offensive categories in Twins history. The Rat, Gary Gaetti. All this next guy did was win the most games in Twins history as manager, as well as manage the 2 World Championship teams. Number 10, TK, Tom Kelly. Our next Twins Hall of Famer is a National Baseball Hall of Famer. He holds the Twins record for strikeouts, shutouts, and complete games. No one will ever wear his number 28 again because, face it, there's nobody like Burt Blyleven. This next pitcher won 16 consecutive Gold Gloves, 16 straight. Nobody won more games or pitched more innings in a Twins uniform. Jim Cott. Growing up near Met Stadium in Bloomington, he won world championships at the Dome. Now he's got a bar here at Target Field. Beloved by Twins fans of all generations, first baseman Kent Herbeck. This next guy is a Twins Hall of Famer. He should also be a Baseball Hall of Famer. A 3-time batting champion. He led the league in hits 5 times. He's been with the Twins for 56 years. Tony Oliva. That Major League Baseball named the American League batting title after him tells you how legendary our final Hall of Famer is. A 7-time batting champion, a member of the 3,000 hit club, a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the greatest hitters of all time, the chairman of the Twins Hall of Fame, Mr. Rod Carew. He was a 4-time All-Star in Minnesota. He saved 35 or more games in 6 of his seasons here. He had 561 strikeouts in only 460 games. And his ERA with the Twins was 2.16. He was named one of the 50 greatest Twins in 2010. He holds the Twins record for career saves with 260. When opponents heard "Stand Up and Shout," Joe's entrance music, they knew they had a battle because they were about to face one of the best pitchers in Twins history.
For about a 5 or 6 year period, he might have been one of the best closers in the game. If Mariano Rivera hadn't been around the league at that time, I think you would say that Nathan might have been the best. His stuff was impressive. We made a trade with the Giants and sent Przynski over to San Francisco when we brought back Nathan on the recommendation of Wayne Krivsky, one of our pro scouts. I got to give all the accolades to Wayne.
You know, he might look like he was nervous as heck out on the field because of all his little gyrations, but you know, when he had the ball, it made me a smarter manager. When I was able to give him the ball, he was going to lock it down. You know what? He was just a happy-go-lucky guy until he got to the 9th inning.
He helped us win a lot of games, close out a lot of games, and but in a clubhouse, he was hilarious. He was very funny, but also off the field, he was really a good friend of mine. We went to a lot of dinners. We talked about a lot of baseball games, about life, and so he's truly a good friend.
We knew as a team, and especially for me as a starter, I knew that once I hand out the ball to him, the game was gonna be over. So when you have that type of pitcher, but not just the pitcher, but the personality, it gives you confidence, and that's how we got things done.
Maybe I should drive.
All you do is fast.
All you do is change speeds.
But Joe, that's how you win Cy Youngs, baby.
Nathan, bullpen.
Hi.
What you got?
Hey, bud, we're heating gas. Go ahead.
Sidearm slinging, we are singing.
I come in and close the door.
From the Minnesota Twins, Joe Nathan. On the mound is Joe Nathan, who has come out of nowhere to take over as the closer for the Minnesota Twins. And he has been dominant since being moved into the closer's role by the Twins with stuff like that.
Grounder to short. Bartlett to Morneau, and the regular season is over. The Twins own first place.
And the pitch bounce right side, base hit. Here comes Gomez around third. There'll be no play. The Twins have won the Central.
I always remember spring training, getting that sanitary sock and tying it around your head, running around looking like Richard Simmons. I'll remember you always got the dome rocking. Like I said, it was so much fun to catch. Could call anything at any time. I don't think you might have shaken me off one time, if that. But it was a lot of fun. It was almost like playing a video game.
Come to your parents' house. Got you with the slider.
I could hit you.
Oh, yeah? Let's do it.
Bring it, meat.
Hit this, batting champ.
Bring it, all-star.
Joe, will you boys take it outside?
Marco Scudero. Bouncer to short. Nishioka field. The Twins back in the win column, and Joe Nathan is the all-time saves leader for the Minnesota Twins. It's now my pleasure to welcome 2017 Twins Hall of Fame inductee and Joe's teammate for 9 seasons, Mr. Michael Cuddyer.
Thanks for stopping the rain for me. A couple months ago, Joe sent me a text and asked if I would introduce him tonight at his Hall of Fame induction. Of course, I replied, yeah, I'd be honored to. Can't wait. I'm excited. Actually, inside, I was nervous as hell. Much more nervous than 2 years ago when I came and gave my own speech for my Hall of Fame induction. Because when you're giving your own speech, if you forget half your speech or you leave somebody out, and you've only let yourself down. I do that about once every other day, so it's not that big of a deal. But when you're talking about a teammate on the one night that he's getting inducted into a franchise Hall of Fame, I just kept thinking to myself, damn, that's a lot of pressure. But I got to thinking. I was like, it's only fitting for me to feel that way while introducing the franchise most prolific closer in the history of their franchise. Because if you think about it, that's a closer's job. That's the definition of being a closer. Innings 1 through 8, your teammates are battling. They're going back and forth. They finally get into a position to win the game, and you come in from the bullpen. You got 2 options. You sure can't win the game. You can either save it or you can blow it. Joe, I hope I don't blow it for you tonight. You know, when you think of somebody getting into the Hall of Fame, immediately you think of the numbers. You know, that's the obvious measuring stick. Is his numbers worth it? Is he worthwhile to get into the Hall of Fame? Well, I think we can all agree, especially after watching that video, that Joe's numbers speak for themselves. But as a player, and especially a former teammate, I don't need the numbers to justify Joe Nathan going into the Minnesota Twins Hall of Fame. I don't need to know that he led the franchise in saves all time with 260. Because I knew every single time I went to whatever position I was playing that night, I could have taken a lawn chair. That game was over. I didn't need to know that from 2004 to 2009, he led all of Major League Baseball in saves with 246. I didn't need to know that he was dependable. Because what I knew is that if I had a charitable event or any of our teammates had a charitable event, Joe Nathan was the first one to come. Anytime we had a team function or a team dinner, he either organized it or you knew for sure he was going to be there until the check came. That's when he blew a few of those saves. Joe represented the Minnesota Twins 4 times in the All-Star game. He closed for 3 divisional championship teams. He was named to the All-Metrodome team, and he's recognized as one of 50 greatest Twins. The media loved him. Yes, he was accountable. Yes, he was always available. But those game stories that they started writing in the 7th and 8th inning, when he came in the game, those stories were ironclad. Because when he came in the game, he saved 260 out of 288 games that he got the chance to do that for. That's a save percentage of 90.3%. It's pretty amazing. So yes, when you guys think of Joe Nathan and the Twins Hall of Fame, you probably will think of the numbers. You probably know that he's 8th all time in the history of Major League Baseball in saves. You'll probably know 2009, when he saved 47 games and set a single season save record for the Minnesota Twins. But for me, and probably some of the guys on my right, probably some of the guys on my left, that's not what I think of when I think of Joe Nathan, the Hall of Famer. I think of the cribbage player. I think of the guy who taught me how to play backgammon. I think of the guy that iced his elbow after every single game and didn't do the timing by the clock. He timed it by how long it took to drink Bud Light. If we won, it was 2 Bud Lights. If we lost, it was 4 Bud Light, maybe more, I don't know. It was at least 4. No, I don't think of Joe Nathan by the numbers. When I think of Joe Nathan, Minnesota Twins Hall of Famer, I think of a guy who went out every single night when he was called upon, whether he felt great or whether he felt bad, and relished the opportunity to get a save. Not for the numbers, not for the accolades, but so he didn't blow it for his teammates. Twins fans, I hope you all stand up and shout one more time and welcome the newest member of the Twins Hall of Fame, Joe Nathan.
Your thing. I can free your sexuality. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I love the way you walk.
Well, Cuddy, you definitely didn't blow it. That's for sure. Well, it's about fitting that the weather came in the way it did. Because I always had to wait till the 9th inning to pitch, so why not wait a little longer? I guess TK stated it. As a pitcher, it was always our job to try and get off the field as fast as we could. So, in closing, I'd like to thank you all. Good night. All right, I'm kidding. Cuddy, I can't thank you enough for that speech. It was unbelievable. It means the world to me that you agreed to do this tonight. Actually, the only worry I had was that you were going to be so good that my speech would be terrible. And as I suspected, you killed it. Appreciate it, buddy. All kidding aside, though, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You already got me crying, though, so I don't like that. So I got a call from Dustin Morse and Dave St. Peter, and they surprised me when Mr. Rod Carew was on the line, and he congratulated me for being selected to the Twins Hall of Fame. I was at a loss for words. I was so excited to be standing up here. It's an absolute honor, and that doesn't do it justice, to be honest. I am deeply humbled to be joining such amazing fraternity filled with great players and great executives, but more importantly, wonderful people. I have learned so much from all of you, and I can't thank you enough for being here tonight. I'd like to thank the writers, the broadcasters, Hall of Fame committee, and Hall of Fame members for everything they have done for this game and for voting for me to be here tonight. I want to congratulate Jerry Bell on his induction. It is an honor to be joining such an amazing group alongside of you. There's so many people I want to recognize, but first I want to thank this amazing game that we play. Baseball has given me and my family so much, but the best gift of all is introducing me to the best people I know in this world. These people are the reason I'm standing here today, and there aren't enough words to express how much I appreciate them, but I will do my best. I want to thank the Polad family for giving me the opportunity to be a Minnesota Twin. This organization has always been a class act, and it all starts with the Polads. These next gentlemen are extremely important to me. They gave me such a great opportunity. I want to thank Terry Ryan, Bill Smith, Wayne Krivsky, Mike Radcliffe, Rob Anthony, Ron Gardenhire, Rick Anderson, Rick Stelmazik, and the rest of the former coaching staff of the Twins. I want to thank them for scouting me, trading for me, believing me, and giving me the confidence to succeed. I'm not sure where I would be without them. Thank you so much. I want to also thank Dave St. Peter, Dustin Morse, Mike Herman, and Julie Vavruska, and the entire front office. I want to thank them for everything they have done and continue to do for my family and I. We truly appreciate the time and effort that you give us, no matter how crazy your schedule has got. To all the strength coaches, trainers, and doctors that put in countless hours to keep me on the field or battle back from injuries. It is all of you that have helped me play this game as long as I did, and I can't thank you enough. All that have played this game know that without this next group with us throughout the season, we would not have been able to do what we did. I want to thank all the guys in the clubhouse, led by Hot Rod, Rod McCormick, along with everyone else who has ever been a part of it. I am lucky and honored to be your friends. Thank you. To my teammates, there are so many guys that I want to mention, but we would be here all night. But what I want to say speaks to each and every one of you. We had a special team and a special group of guys that accomplished so much. I learned so much from each and every one of you, and I know this night would not be possible without you guys. People always ask what I miss most about this game. And sure, I miss competing, but the thing I miss most is hanging out with you guys. We all had different personalities, but when we got together, it blended so well. Whether it was just hanging out in the clubhouse, going to lunch or dinner, playing golf or cards, or coming up with lyrics to our next song we thought would be a hit, or new ways to kill time during travel delays. There was never a shortage on laughter, and it's these memories that I cherish and hold on to forever. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your schedules to be a part of tonight. You're the best. To my agents, Dave Pepe, Billy Martin Jr., and their families. I know I've said this a lot, but thank you for being there for me, for everything and anything that comes up with my family and I. I'm so glad our relationship has grown, and you all are family now. You can always count on me to be there for you, as you are and always have been for me. I love you all. Thank you. I have a lot of family and friends here tonight, and I want to thank them for traveling to be here and making this night so special. Growing up with a family that loves sports, it was easy to be surrounded by people that supported me and helped me throughout my childhood. Whether it was my parents pitching to me, playing catch, family gatherings, or hanging with friends, some type of competition would break out. It was Little League that introduced me to my best friends. It was these guys that forced me to step up my game. We had a group of good athletes that loved to start a pickup game of whatever sport was on our mind at the time. And it was this upbringing that played as big a part as any in helping me stand where I am today. I love y'all. To my parents, thank you for the sacrifices you all made to allow me the opportunities that I had, and for teaching me that if I want to achieve something, there's no substitution for hard work. This also taught me to enjoy the process as much, if not more so, than reaching a goal. The process is what life is all about. And the more you enjoy it, the more goals you will reach. This is a message I now try to pass on to my kids and the kids I coach. I thank you for this, and I love y'all. To my wife, Christy, and my children, Cole and Riley, thank you for making the next chapter of my life as exciting as my baseball career. It is your love and support that helped me through all the tough decisions that comes towards the end of a career. You have made those decisions so easy because I know I have you all by my side. Cole and Riley, it has given me so much joy to watch you all grow and learn. And to all three of you, I look forward to each day because I know there will be something new I learn, lots of laughs, and plenty of love. I love you all so much. And to the fans, I always knew there was something special in Twins territory from the moment I got here in 2004. But it was when I returned in 2012 wearing a gray uniform and didn't know what to expect. It was then that your support surprised me and let me know the fans here are even better than I thought. I want to thank you for that experience and all the memories. And in closing, I'm excited to be part of Twins territory and help this house get rocking for this Twins team that has been so fun to watch. And I just want to say to the guys in the dugout, enjoy the ride and keep grinding. Let's get it done. Thank you all very much.